Sorry everyone, so I know there was a little bit of a cutoff on the last video. For some reason, my computer was not allowing me to record anymore on that particular PowerPoint for the second part of the social cognitive theory. So we're going to talk about empathy and self-efficacy in social cognitive theory on this video, making it 4 total videos for the social cognitive theory. So in terms of how biology connects to social cognitive theory, um, really it comes into play with this idea of empathy and mirror neurons. Scientists have found that these things called mirror neurons exist, in which our brain circuitry starts to resemble those of which we are observing and those of which possibly tied to empathy and a biological basis for empathy. Um, but it allows us to form similar brain circuitries as if we had done a particular activity itself. So for instance, if you see a basketball game and you see someone playing and someone shoots a shot, your brain starts to respond as if you had taken the shot. Maybe that's why so many people are so passionate about that. Or similarly, if you're watching a movie and you're seeing someone break up in the movie, you feel for them and your brain starts to tap into those reserves as if you were being broken up with yourself. And so that's really a biological basis for this observation that is going on. So this is just a video that I'd like you to watch on the PowerPoint version of this. We will see this in the developmental unit, so I'm not so concerned that we are going to be watching this right now. So the last part I want to talk about is self-efficacy and social cognition. So the social cognitive theory proposes that a individual's perception of the possibility of success in a given area is related to previously related experiences. And so this is an important word for self-efficacy because self-efficacy is really a form of confidence. Bandura himself in 1977 started to emphasize the role that observational learning played in social learning theory, but also that self-efficacy was a part of this. We must believe that we have the power to exercise control over our lives. People will do what they think they can do. So for instance, when I see LeBron James dunking a basketball, I don't have the greatest self-efficacy that I could do what LeBron James does. I don't know that I could, at 5'10" and 30 years old, and not anywhere near the athlete that LeBron James is, I don't know that I could jump 11 feet in the air to dunk a basketball on a 10-foot hoop. But maybe that's just part of my self-efficacy. And maybe if I believed in myself enough, I could do that same thing. The probability is low, though. So Bandura really identified 4 major sources of self-efficacy. The first one was previous personal success in a similar task, right? Like, this past summer I was trying to lose weight, right? I wanted to lose like 25 pounds or something like that. I knew that I could do this and the ways in which I could do it because I've done it before. I've dieted before and it's been successful. The first time I did dieting, I didn't know what I was doing. And so I didn't have as great a self-efficacy. Number 2, modeling, seeing others manage the task and making it seem achievable. So this was with Roger Bannister in the 4-minute mile that we talked about in the other video. Third one, verbal encouragement and self-expressed confidence from others. And then number 4, emotional arousal, the capacity to interpret the situation that minimizes the stress and elevates the mood. Right? So a lot of this comes down to how we interpret the feedback we receive and, our belief in ourself. Maybe we could do a lot more if we had greater belief in ourself. All right, with that being said, if you have any questions on either of the last 2 videos, please contact me. And other than that, I hope you all have a great day.